Hello to everybody out there. My name is Jay Cage, and today I want to give you a brief introduction of the course that you may be receiving. The name of the course is the Corporate Structure and Taxation. And what I'll do is I will read down some of the subtitles. Okay, within the subtitles, it's going to have what is a corporation, right? Pass-through entity, the layers of finance, e-commerce links and vendors, trend versus trenches, product development, dropshipping futures, private label, web application development, the functionality and operation system. Now let's talk. If you anything like me that deal with high venture, high rewards, right? You're gonna have to know more about, equity, dealing with equity finance, just on having good credit and business credit that's dealing with traditional lending, that's dealing with banks with credit and etc. Over here, you're gonna be dealing with more equity that's based on your valuation, etc. So with that being said, a lot of time when people hear the idea about a C corporation, the first they think is double taxation. Well, I'm here today to try to give you a better outlook on what a C corp is. Yes, it's subject to double taxation. So what happens is you want to set a Delaware C corporation up as the stockholder, right? And by doing this, a holding company or a trust is going to own it. So with that being said, when you're getting a performance out of it, meaning the payment, your payment going to be issued through an interest or a dividend. What that means is you're going to have a holding company that you control or another stockholder to that's going to receive that interest. Right there prevents a double taxation right there, because you're not getting paid the payroll through the individual name of yourself, John Doe, etc. So another good thing about C Corps, they have two types of stocks. Preferred stock that issue dividends to yourself and investors, and a common stock that have, equity, stake on it or whatever it may be. But they have two types of stocks, and most everybody know about common stocks. S Corps are individual tax, but they have one type of stock, and LLCs have one type of stock, which is common stock. So with the C Corp, they have a dual situation. It's doable, right? So if you're trying to attract certain investors outside of just, creating equity for yourself and your small team of people or whoever you're dealing with, you want outside funding, dealing with different accredited investors that you get your seed from through your angel investors, etc. You're going to start tracking institutions and different VCs, etc. A lot of them look for the C corporation that's anonymous in Delaware, because they won't come in and get the preferred stock that protect them in case anything, or they can liquidate most of their capital back out. And you want to protect investors at all costs. So that's the beauty about Delaware corporations. And most of all the public traded companies you see on the stock market are C corporations, Delaware anonymous. Now the thing, you might be like me, you might not try to be going public, but you just want to have it already established, just in case that's somewhere you have to go down the line. So that's the beauty about the C corporation versus the S corporation. Now the S corporation have its perks too when you're dealing with having a management company that's over the operation and things of that nature. So I just want to talk a little about that and give you the difference between that and the pass-through entity. Is broke down where the entity that's in another state outside of Delaware is going to be passing its liabilities or its profits back to that, because Delaware have what is called intellectual property that's non-taxable. They don't take you for intellectual property in Delaware. So all the Delaware holding company could be still your C Corp. They got an operation in another state saying that it got to pay its Delaware holdings. But you will have to sit down with your legal team and really discuss this to find out what's best for you. But we give you the outline of what's going on. 21-page course right here, the Corporate Structure and Taxation, with other elements to it. Enjoy this course. Get with me one-on-one. We'll be seeing each other at the other end of this